Well, hi guys. Long time no see. There's been a few reasons for that. The main one is that I dropped this down the stairs, which was my camera that I used for all my recordings, and I was gutted by that because when you try to I've taken the card out, but basically that's what you get through the lens, so you can't make anything. So the good news is there is a SD card in there which I took out, so everything that I'd filmed on here that I hadn't put on my Mac for doing my iMovie productions, such as I call them, I could get off, and I've taken the SD card and put it in this new camera, which obviously I'm speaking to you now. It's 10 years younger than this one, so the resolution should be much better. I'm hoping that shows. It looks quite a good resolution at the moment, actually, looking at me there. I mean, I know this is a face made for radio that only a mother could love, and particularly as I lost a tooth during lockdown, which is sort of like a reverse Terry Thomas. It should be the top one, but it also makes my speech a bit more whistling, a bit more whistly when I speak at the moment, because the gap, you're sucking air through and pushing air out rather than having well, what I used to have, my RADA trained voice, which I haven't. However, another thing was my son came home for Christmas as well, so we want to spend some time together as a family, so that went on as well. We also had a bout of COVID in the house with my daughter and myself and the wife. The daughter hadn't been vaccinated, so she was not exactly quite ill, but she was ill with it. You know, she basically had to lie in bed for a couple of days, and fortunately she's 16, she's fit and healthy, which is how it should be. Me and the wife both been double vaccinated, so to us it was just, well, to me, it was just a mild, very mild cold. Fortunately, the wife had a bit more suffering to go through, which I could tell because she didn't nag me for 24 hours, which is always a sign that she's not well. However, I have been doing stuff, not as much hours as I would like to, because I sort of lost the inclination to do it once I broke the camera, but I have been doing things like I'm making a video.
Sorry, are you going to have a sneak bite?
Yes, unless you want it.
No, I'm just hungry.
You have it.
No, it's when you can have it.
Right, so I've been making some buildings, of which I've been doing a paint through thing. Started off doing one, ended up doing 4 or 5, because since I was in the mood, did that. So I've just got to finish these off. Did them different sizes. So I was going to do this is how I made the first one, and lo and behold, while I was at it, I made these as well. So that's taken a lot of time, because you've got to put on all the roof tiles, which takes up the time. So yeah, the little buildings I've been doing, let me just grab this guy down here. It helps if you put him in the camera. So I also did the salute figure, and again I've done a paint through of him, which I've now just uploaded onto the Mac, because I had to do that on one of my iPads, and just connected the iPad and copied those across. So content is getting across for editing. I've also been doing some gabions, so again I'll be doing that, and I've been doing some 2 squadrons of Austrian Hussars. Right, now he's finally stopped whittering to me and his mother. I've also been doing some animals, which I bought at least 3 years ago and just finally got round to getting ready to baste them. So been doing a few of those. Some little piggies. And this is one of the FX Hussars I've been doing as Austrians, so I've just got to base these now and then I can make a video about those 2 units. So I've been away for a while, but that's the reasons. Also went to Salute, ran into a few guys there, did get some content from it, but it wasn't a great show this year. It was fine seeing everybody to meet up with there. That was the highlight for me. There was very little for me to buy because very few manufacturers showed up, salespeople. And again, it was very much 28mm rather than the 172 scale. So yeah, but I'm going to finish off these little projects I've got going in the next few days, so some content will be on its way. Okay, a couple of you have said, where are you guys? Starting to get a bit worried. I'm fine. I just reiterate those are the reasons why nothing's been forthcoming so far. You know, if you haven't got a camera, then you're a bit knackered really, but I've now replaced it, so I shall be getting on. And it also was a nice experiment to see the output of the iPad and see how those came out. So that will probably be the next one up, which will be the Salute guy. And that's a paint through, so we'll see. Okay, thanks for watching.